Or did you buy them already?
I got them.
You bought them?
Here.
They look kind of fun.
Brian's like, click the button.
Should have clicked the
I'm
button.
like, what are we talking about?
All right, Dom, what are you talking about now?
Yeah. So
Have you
Dom
guys
found a new rabbit hole.
have you guys seen these? I just picked them up. I might return them. I'm not even fucking. I just wanted to see how they scaled with the Motu Mega Constructs, but these are a little bit bigger.
They're too big.
If it's not on BBTS's homepage, I haven't seen it.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
But
Yeah,
how
they're
big
pretty
is
cool.
It? Is it mask size?
I was gonna say they're about mask-sized people.
They're about
yep.
Yeah, they're about mask-sized people. But this is pretty cool because they got the Mandalorian one with little Baby Yoda. See Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda. Where's my Baby Yoda?
All right. So
What
they
is
came
the-
out with the 3-inch, and everybody complained. So we got 6-inch. So now they're doing them smaller than 3-inch, and now everybody's buying them.
Yeah, no, it's just it comes with a little vehicle. Like this is comes with a bike, like the Mandalorian and the bike with Baby Yoda, which is pretty cool.
What are these called? What the hell is this?
They're called Star Wars Mission Fleet.
Yeah, the
What,
Mission
6
Fleet.
and under.
So it's like bigger than the Micro Machines fleet, right?
4+,
But
Dave.
It's
4
smaller
fucking
than when they did the Play School versions that they did, in the 2000s. And the vehicles have a little bit of a cartoony look, right, Dom?
Yeah.
They look a little.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they're a
here's
little.
Darth Vader and his TIE
The
fighter.
proportions are a little, cartoonish.
Yeah,
Is this
so-
new?
But it's new.
Yeah, it's brand new. Yeah.
Yep.
How come I've never heard of this?
Because you haven't left your place, and you said they're not on BBS.
I'm on all these fucking toy shows. How come I'm not hearing about this just now?
So,
Well, I guess it's all unfair. I am hearing about it now.
It comes with like a little Terran.
I actually have the.
Plus for
I
Star
bought the
Wars.
Boba Fett, Dom. I have the Boba Fett.
Yeah, the Boba Fett looks cool. Like every time I walk into
Hold on,
a
I'm gonna
store,
grab him real quick. I'm gonna grab him.
I see these like gone. And then so
Gone
this is
from where? Where do you buy these?
the Rex, Target and Walmart. They're putting them up from the
They
From
put
the
them in the
reset.
checkout line?
yeah, right there in the checkout line.
Really?
No, it's right by the Star Wars. They did the reset, and there's some pegs for these new
Right by
mission.
what Star Wars? There's no Star Wars out now.
Yes, there is.
Is there?
Brian. Yes.
Like what?
Like, what
There's
are you
there's lifesavers that are hang on the shelves.
showing?
and-
Lifesavers. They're delicious.
Lifesavers?
Yeah. Lightsavers, very
And they
light.
can save you if you jump off a boat too. You know?
Yeah, this is it's really cool. I haven't. I want to open up the Boba Fett.
I got him
keep the
open.
Boba Fett.
There's a little Boba
I mean,
Fett.
What
so
the
you're
fuck
going
is
down the
going on?
Duplo aisle, and that's where you see this. Is that where you're going?
No, they're right by
No,
the regular
they're
Black
right by-
Series, the empty pegs
Yeah,
of
Black
Black
the,
Series.
the empty Black Series pegs.
Yeah, they're right there.
Yeah. And then I got Rex. I got Rex. Too.
It looks
They
like
have-
there's a Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, there's Rex. That's pretty
Oh
cool.
wow,
I
Dom,
think-
you really went crazy. I just picked up the.
Why the
Nah,
hell?
I thought the Rex was pretty cool. I got the Mandalorian, but I don't even know if I'm going to keep these. I was going to
Yeah.
definitely keep the Boba Fett, but
They
I bought a couple of them.
they
just
are
to see
Brian.
what
They're
they
very
are.
similar to a mask-sized figure. Actually,
I know they do these things. Like they always do something off peg with regards to Star Wars. I don't know whether these are going to stick or whether they're going to actually, be a hit or miss. Oh, funny.
that's funny. That's kind of, it's a little funny.
Oh, I can still
He's got a
walk in my
backpack.
house.
It's got a little backpack there.
What the hell?
I would love if they came out with a Boba Fett with the Slave One. That'd be cool. Like this. So for perspective, this is like $20, the vehicle and the figure, and it comes with a gun. This is $14 or $15, $14.99, which is like the speeder bike, the Mandalorian, Baby Yoda, like the same thing with Rex. Rex comes with the walker. It's pretty cool. I just saw them. I thought they were pretty cool. Fuck you guys.
No, listen. I bought one too.
Sorry,
it's
Hot Toys.
It's 50-50.
I only collect Hot Toys because I'm an elite collector. You know,
Fuck you.
my collection is defined by the value of of my figures. You know.
Who are you? Who are you supposed to be?
I only review toys that are over $200.
It's a white guy impersonating another white guy.
I know. Right?
Wait, that's that diet soda. For God's
There
sakes.
he goes again. Never learned.
Stop it! Stop it! I got a headache,
Jesus.
dude. I need the caffeine.
Okay. Yeah, have some black coffee then. That'll work just the same.
In
without
my
all the-
Captain America cup. Ah!
Don't make me.
I have a Captain America cup and muscles. See me lift and flex my cup. Look, I got muscles too. What's going on, guys?
It's harsh crowd tonight.
What's going on? Come on, Dave.
I'm just listening. You guys
Let's talk about.
I'm listening.
We
You
got some
talk
stuff.
about your little Star Wars figurines.
I just thought
You
it
know?
was cool.
Dude, it's been a toy mecca lately. You got these little Star
I know.
Wars. Got
Dude,
Motu
I love
Origins.
it. Yeah,
I bought a
love it
retail Transformer this week. It's great.
Dude, I love when the stores reset.
Scorponok?
No,
Skylinks?
Skylinks. He's pretty cool. I like him.
Uh-oh.
He's fun.
Brian took a deep breath.
Brian has Skylinks too. He just didn't open it yet.
He did?
Nah, it's in my pile of loot.
It's in your pile.
I'm waiting for this stupid Fans Toys Brawn to show up that I don't want, and then I'll ship it.
What was I say? I saw the Scorponok in a Target. Like it's actually, that's the first time I've ever seen like for a while that Supreme, like what is it? It's Supreme class figure.
They should put them on the top shelf so that when kids climb up to get it, they like fall down and it falls and crushes them.
Dude, the last time I saw
I wasn't talking about you, Tyler.
one of those leaders in a store, it was at
Somebody
freaking
feels
Ollie's.
guilty. But Tyler, thank you for the turtles. Thank you very much. They came in today.
Dude, Tyler's been like incredible.
Yeah,
he
he's
sent-
killing it.
I got a package from him yesterday too.
Yeah, he hooked me up too with the turtle set. So, thank you.
Brian, you're drinking that beer pretty fast.
Yeah, he's like, it's gonna be that kind of night.
It's gonna be that kind of night. Let me
talking
get
about-
another seltzer while I'm at it too. Yeah.
Talking about Earthrise, fucking
pound 'em down.
Skylinks. Fuck this shit.
Well, I guess we can start the show, right?
We can.
Sure.
Please.
All right. So
Do we hit the button yet?
yeah, we hit the button. We'll go down like we normally do. I'm Energon Addict. For listeners who have not heard my voice before, and I'm going to introduce the rest of the guys. So let's start off with Brian.
I'm Brian Brink. If you haven't heard my voice before, you're gonna
He's in
you
rare
hear it a
form.
lot. I'm here. I'm working. I've been
Collect
in this
your thoughts,
chair
man.
since 7 a.m.
7 a.m. Do you sleep in
and,
that chair, Brian? Do you like just pass out, sleep, wake up?
I started to
Your
fall asleep a
toothbrush
little
is
bit
to the
last
right.
night. So yeah, and so I'm here, and I have a question for you guys. So, do we wait till we go around the horn, or do we just?
Yeah, let's wait.
Yeah,
Hopefully it
'cause
takes us.
I like
Sometime in.
I like to introduce my voice.
Brian, did you have a good overall weekend and stuff? You working
Well,
again?
let's see. Saturday I got a haircut.
Woohoo!
Then I went for a walk in my favorite park because I wanted to see how many trees in it were left from the hurricane that came through, or tropical storm that came through on Tuesday of last week,
Yes.
and what you call it? Friday we got some nasty stuff too. It was like boom, it's hit real quick, and the trails weren't closed. It was pretty good. A lot of the walkways were washed away. Like all the wood chips were gone. It's kind of interesting to see what's under all the wood chips that they put on all the trails. So I was happy to see that. There were roads blocked off because power lines were down, and I ended up having to get to this park. I had to cut through this neighborhood, and I had to make a turn, a right turn where you're not allowed to make a right turn.
Uh-oh.
And there just happened to be an unmarked police car sitting there, and he pulled me
Dukes
over.
of
and gave me a
Hazard.
ticket.
Dukes of Hazard. Doo-doo.
Pulled me over and gave me a ticket. It's the first
You
time I've been
actually
pulled
stopped?
over. First time I've been pulled over for not speeding. So like I see him behind me, I'm like, well, at least I wasn't speeding. I wonder what this one's gonna be. And yeah, so basically he, the way that intersection works, you basically go through two signs you're not supposed to go through. And so basically, I got a double ticket for ignoring 2 traffic signs.
He gave you fucking 2 tickets?
Yeah, and the thing was, the only reason why you go through there was because the main thoroughfare was closed off. So it's like they just didn't even care. But he was nice about it. He was wearing a mask, which was good.
It was nice
You
about
wearing
your 2
yours?
tickets.
Were you
Fucking
wearing
20,
what?
fucking
And he told
2020.
me, I mean, I'm in PA at this time, so I'm like out of state
Oh.
plates and stuff. And he's like, so
That's-
where are you coming from? And where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to that park right there.
Dude, I'm gonna
He's like,
mind my
"Whoa,
fucking
what?"
business. That's what
He's
I
like-
would say. No.
He's like, a lot of people are going. So why you
You're
want to
overfunded.
disrespect authority? I mean, it's not kneeling on my neck or anything. I mean, just fucking pull me over.
You're so bad.
But I mean, but basically, yeah, dude. I wonder how much he racked up by sitting in that one spot catching people. But
I hate that.
yeah, that sucks. Well, I'm not donating to the park this year because of that. So I'm already donating to them in other ways. So so much for that.
That ticket money doesn't go to the park, buddy.
Way to go,
It doesn't matter.
Pennsylvania.
It goes to the township, and that's
Yes,
where
it
the park
does.
is. So fuck
Way to
it.
go, Pennsylvania.
Damn.
Let's see. When I was done my walk, I went to my favorite Amish barbecue spot, but they were out of brisket.
What?
And I look forward to that every Saturday. So that kind
That
of
Amish brisket, man.
yeah.
It's what makes the world go round.
But I did go to my first Walmart, so I braved crowds and finally went in. And
You must have really liked that bread in a can to go out to
Picked up
Walmart and try and get some more.
they don't have that here.
Oh, okay.
And I picked up some stuff for Sergeant Siege.
Really?
I thought I might get lucky and score one of those Casey Jones Turtles things for my friends who are highly coveting them and can't find them. But I did find the section in Walmart where they put those toys.
Yes.
And dude, it's just full of that stupid horror NECA crap and
Yep.
some
Yep.
other stupid
Yep.
crap.
Aliens and
Borderlands,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yep.
God damn. I was like, that's the same crap I was seeing back in February. And it's
Exactly.
like,
make more turtles.
I don't know how you guys go there, stuff like that. Man, it's just,
It's sad, man.
there's nothing ever to see. It's
I
just
know.
terrible.
It's like
Anyway,
Groundhog
that's
Day.
my weekend. I can't remember what Sunday was. I worked, and I finished building that Haggard's hut thing. It's fine. And yeah. So that's my weekend. Take it away, Dom.
Oh, I didn't have as
You had a
much
much better
fun
weekend.
as you
You go to
did.
the beach. You
No.
go see some nieces and stuff.
Yeah,
People
no,
getting married, baptisms, christenings,
well,
sweet
so-
16, Noras.
Saturday, my dad
Bar
called me
mitzvahs.
and he said, "I need you to, you cut the rest of that tree. You know, you cut some of that tree. I need the rest of it cut." So he pawned. He tricked me to come over to the house and finish cutting the rest of the tree. Which, by the way, he bought himself a 12.
Did you use your teeth or did you chop it down with your hand?
Yeah. Like no, I actually chopped it down with my feet. Like I was just karate kicking it. Mr. Miyagi gave me a couple lessons, and it was
You didn't
cool.
Yokozuna it?
No,
Sounds like Van Damme.
Are you kidding?
Like Van,
A lot of
Damme,
those.
Van Damme and kickboxer.
No, but he actually bought a 12-inch. What is it? Saw or electric saw or whatever those things are called.
Chainsaw.
Chainsaw. Yeah, chainsaw, which was cool, but he opted to buy the battery.
Ugh,
He
why
had to
bother?
charge the battery. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he had 3 batteries, and we got pretty much a decent of it cut, and then the rest of it, which was like about another 6 feet of the trunk, I just kind of threw it over to the side, away from the pool. So that's
what
where it
she
lays. That's where it lays, and that's where it stays. So. But it
Did
was
you guys
cool.
open the pool finally or no?
No. He's keeping the pool closed this year. So
Jesus Lord.
they're doing some work in the backyard. They're resurfacing and the whole pool area, the steps and the patio and everything like that. So it was kind of a backyard cleanup reconstruction year. So that's going on, and the contractor's coming in next week. So the tree had been removed from the area. So, but it once again showed me how much out of shape I am. My dad was kind of, pacing me, he's completely beaten me in regards to stamina, because he was just like, I would take like work for 10 minutes and take a 15-minute break. Work for 10 minutes, take a 15-minute break. It was funny because we had to plant a couple trees too that were demolished over the years around the pool that my mom wanted to put in before the contractor came in. So it was a day of yard work. Yep, exactly. Fucking Ewoks all over the place in my backyard, I tell you. But it was fun. And then Sunday I just hung out and enjoyed the air conditioning. That's all I did. And it was very nice. I had the place to myself. My wife was away for a couple days, so I just sat down, watched the Umbrella Academy.
You finished it?
Actually, I got to episode 8 in the first season, which was pretty cool. I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I like the two characters, the Hansel and Cha-Cha, am I pronouncing that right?
The
Cha-Cha,
two cops,
Chicha?
right?
Yeah, the two cops, yeah.
Yeah.
I really like them. I like the guy. I like and his relationship with the
Hazel.
Hazel and his relationship with the older woman, the baker or the donut baker or whatever she was.
Mm-hmm.
It was just so. I liked his.
I see where you're coming from, bro.
Just his
I got
escape.
you.
His escape. His escape from his.
Older women and donuts, bro.
Listen.
You, bro.
That's how you get me.
Yeah. I'm the same way, bro. I'm good.
No, older women.
Older women and donuts.
Donuts. Keep them warm.
Throw some pizza in there. Good.
But I enjoyed it. It was a nice day. So that's that. I didn't get any tickets. I obeyed all the traffic laws. But it was a quiet weekend. I enjoyed it.
Nice.
How about you, Gary?
See, I worked on Saturday.
Sun
We were
out
fortunate.
comes out.
We were fortunate that the bad weather actually didn't hit us on this side of the coast. So,
Dude, we
Nice.
got hit harder than you. What the fuck
yeah, you
is
did.
that all
You
about?
totally did. So that was okay. Worked, spent some time by the pool on Sunday until we did get some thunderstorms, which tends to happen. Watched a couple good 80s flicks. I think I posted in the group. Watched 1986's Rad about the BMX racing and Hell Track. If anyone's ever actually seen that movie, it holds up okay. It's very, very 80s underdog. Taking on the big corporation, but some good flashbacks. And then we ended up watching the original, Just One of the Guys. I don't know if you guys ever watched
I
that.
love that movie.
Yeah, it's good, right? It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty funny. So that was pretty much it, and back to work on Monday.
Gary, about a week ago, I watched The Loverboy with the wife. It was on TV.
Oh yeah, Patrick Dempsey.
Yeah.
Oh, was that the pizza? The pizza
Yeah.
where
Yes.
you delivered
Yes.
pizzas? Yeah,
Yes.
that was awesome. That's a good movie.
What's funny is we went through we were just kind of were scrolling through the films, right, the
Uh-huh.
movies, and I hate to say it, but you see some nope, can't make that today, right? It's like so. We also watched Adventures in Babysitting,
Oh, that's
so that was on there, right?
That's great. So,
But then we see the Soul Man. I'm like, yeah, can't do that one. It's like people would have a freaking hissy fit, right? What else was I don't know. It's just kind of funny, scrolling through, looking at it. I was like, nope, too many hurt feelings for that. So couldn't make that today, 30 years later. But yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. And then did a little toy hunting myself, and got some packages in the mail for the first time in quite a while. So it's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun.
Hey.
feel good now?
Yeah, it's good. I got to get some furniture for this room and some real lighting. This fan is off. I'm looking at it now. It started making some noise. I got to look at how it's installed. I think maybe I messed something up. But I got the new displays up, so it's kind of nice. I feel compelled to buy more stuff. So that's cool.
Bye.
Yeah, right. It's nothing wrong with that
Yeah, fuck it.
for a change, right?
Dom's like, fuck it. We only
Yeah,
live once. Spend
saving,
your money, buy your shit.
saving monies for punks.
So I'm curious. So what question do you have for us, Brian?
Yeah,
always
what's
have
the
some,
question,
You got some good
Nobody
posers.
asked me how my weekend was, though.
What was the
Brian?
name?
You
of it?
started. You said.
I'm just
I
saying.
thought
Nobody asked me. Nobody cares.
Sound.
Brian asked Dom and Dom asked Gary, but Gary just went and said, Brian, what's your question?
Dave, what
Listen,
was your
little boy,
What
I
was
don't
your
know.
weekend like? What
See,
was your
that's how it
weekend like?
goes.
Nah, Gary knows how my weekend like. That's probably why he wanted to save me. But I was sick again, guys.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling great. But I will say that once I started feeling better, when you have a lot of time to think, I started tearing up my room. I think Gary got me inspired. He's talking about doing his room over and stuff.
Yeah.
So I emptied out the. You can see the white shelf is moved on the right of the screen, or is it the left on the screen for you guys?
It's on our right.
Right. So that's that's moved out the way because I'm making room because I got the TV.
I was gonna ask, did you get the TV?
downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, I mounted
Nice.
the one. I mounted it to what we had downstairs, and now I have the older one up here. So I want that mounted too. So I moved everything out. Hopefully, I'll get some help. My dad will come and we'll probably knock it out this weekend. Hopefully, if we can. But yeah, I've been doing that. I've been emptying out the shelves. I took all the Transformers out of the white Billies, and they're either scattered in boxes with protection or whatever, and foam or plastic over them, and the big ones are down there now again at the bottom of the Bestas.
Yes,
For now.
Devastator and the Speario.
So did you take out the Mezcos?
No, they're still there. I
Are
just
they in there? Oh, okay. I can't see behind
I
you.
took out the Ninja Turtles, and well, some of them are still in there, but I replaced that stuff. I actually, the cabinet that I have, Gary.
Yeah, the big one.
I actually decided to do risers in there so I could fit more in there without it looking too overcrowded.
More 1.6.
Yeah, more
Oh,
so
gotcha.
I can make
Okay.
room in the back because eventually those detox are gonna get packed up. So not packed up, but there's not gonna be no room for shit no more. So what I did was on the bounty hunter shelf, I did risers on them. So now instead of 6 in there, there's 8. So which is nice. So I fit another 2. So I made another few more spots behind me for the detox, and I plan on doing the same thing with the troopers. So I'm gonna get some more stuff out of the detox next. So that's the plan. That and obviously I did a few customs this weekend as well. So I did a new dwarf. I did 2 new dwarfs, and I did a new ogre.
Whoa, there goes
Yeah.
a toy factory.
Yeah.
Punch him out.
Well,
Dave.
my in-laws took my daughter on Monday, and she spent the night. So she was basically not here Monday or Tuesday, which is today, obviously. And so I had both days when I wasn't working to fuck around. So that's what I've been doing.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's nice
So
to have
now-
a break like that.
Thank you for asking me. That's how my weekend was.
You really
There you
care
go.
about me. So Brian, what's the question?
Hey, Gary, what was the name of that movie? Just One of the Guys?
Just one of the guys. Yep.
You never saw that, Brian?
Never heard of it.
You,
Brian didn't watch movies in the 80s.
yeah, I don't think he did.
If it was PG-13, he wasn't allowed.
Yeah.
Well,
Brian, you're
I mean-
18 now. You still can't watch it.
I mean, Gary was 18 in 1985, so
yeah. Oh god, I wish.
Ah,
Oh my
gotcha.
gosh, my life would have been amazing if I were 18 in 1985.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I have a feeling,
Because he can date Stacy's mom. That's why.
it's
I don't
it's
know.
worth checking out, Brian. It's worth checking out.
Yeah, would you guys want to be like in
Or
your
eight-
like 60s right now?
No, I wouldn't
And,
want
like,
that. But I'm just saying,
And like
the
live
80s
in-
was such a great decade to be
living
in
it
the
up,
80s as
yeah,
an
back
adult.
then.
Like would have been cool.
So what? You'd be in your 50s now or something like that, right?
Yeah,
Or
mid-50s.
18.
If he was 18 and
It'd be
85,
mid 50s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be good. I mean, you're right there anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just kidding.
What's 2 years, you know?
So
Where's Dust? I need Dust on the panel.
no matter how
he
big
always
your
makes me
muscles
feel
get.
better.
You still get older, Derek.
Where's Dusty makes me feel better because he's older than you.
No matter how you go in the gym, Gary, make yourself feel young. You're getting older. Age don't lie, buddy. Age don't lie.
Well,
Brian, what's this question you got for us?
Oh,
You can always make bigger muscles. You can't make yourself better looking, right?
Ooh.
It's more like, yeah, I can always lose weight, but you're always going to stay ugly.
Exactly. Right, exactly right.
What's up, Bai? Come on. This question.
All right.
So you had a question.
It's nothing important. It's just
Anything coming out of your mouth is important, Brian.
Is it food related?
yeah.
Of course it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Mr.
I don't know about you guys, but when you
Mrs.
sit
Brisket.
when you sit in a room all day long, yeah, I just had to go for a drive, and I went to a local spot, and I got some fries, and this place, nothing really special about it, but their fries are the crinkle fries, and I have come to acknowledge that crinkle fries are my favorite fries, and
What is
I was
crinkle
wondering-
fries?
wondering
Curly
if
fries?
you guys
No.
they're
Crinkle
they're,
fries, bro.
they're sharp. They look like an accordion.
They're like,
favorite types
Yeah.
of fries.
Right.
you never seen a fucking crinkle fry, bro? You look like you've eaten 200.
I haven't
Crinkle
seen a
fry.
crinkle fry because if there was a fry in front of me, it would be down my throat. I don't look at
That's what I'm saying. That's why I know
my
what crinkle
I
fries
know what
are.
Crinkle fries are. I know what waffle fries are, but I've never seen a crinkle fry.
You've
These are
seen a
the
crinkle.
thin
When you
crinkle.
see it, you'll be like, all right, I've had crinkle fries.
Like
Okay.
these crinkle fries have some girth to them. They're good.
Dom.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. What do you call these?
Picnic fries.
Picnic fries?
Picnic fries. No, not every food is a picnic food.
That's the fries that you serve at a picnic.
I've never had fries at a picnic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No one has fries at a picnic.
No. Oh, let me take my deep fryer out and get you some fresh fries while we're at it.
You don't bring your deep fryer to a picnic?
So I missed it. Brian, what was the question?
What kind of fries do you guys like?
Oh, interesting.
Actually, so Brian, I've had this conversation before. I don't remember where or with who, but I've had this conversation with French fries.
Yeah, it was
I do
episode
like-
38 of this show.
I do like it probably is.
Yeah.
I do like the crinkle fry because it's nice and crispy outside and then it's nice and soft inside, But me, I prefer like a shoestring fry. Like a nice little crispy thin.
Oh, really?
French fry?
The thin fries? Okay.
Yeah. But that's But
Like
I'll eat them all.
shoestring, like thin, like normal, like McDonald's type thin, or
Yeah, that'd be fine. That would be
Okay.
fine. Yeah, but I also, sometimes you get them a little more, they're smaller and a lot thinner. Those are
Oh,
good
yeah.
too.
The fry. I like waffle fries because I've never, like, as a kid, I was like special occasion when I have waffle fries. Like
I agree with the waffle fries.
It was
Oh,
like
yeah.
something out of the ordinary, So I don't know what it was, but like once I ever got when the lunchroom was serving waffle fries, I knew that was a special day.
You know how they make waffle fries, right? They have this little waffle maker and they fry each French fry.
Really?
Yeah.
That was going to be my second guess.
Have you guys ever heard of a kind of like a fast food chain called Mr. Hero?
No.
No.
It was a Midwest thing in Ohio.
Oh, I
and
thought
so-
that was your
That's why
business
we
that you
never
opened
heard
up.
No, but it was a little different. So they made like Philly cheesesteaks. They made like sub sandwiches. Right, this was like in the '80s into like the 2000s. You'd still see them around like the Midwest on occasion. But they were the place as a kid that had the waffle fries down. So that was kind of like I said, it was a big treat because they were a little more expensive. But they also made this sandwich called a Roman burger. And what it was like a sub roll with like two kind of McDonald's sized burger patties, right? And then it was white American cheese with salami and then lettuce, tomato, onion, and like American dressing kind of. So it's almost like a, that kind of style stuff.
whoa, American dressing.
No, it was, what did I say? No, it's like Italian dressing, but
Italian.
white American cheese. It wasn't
Okay.
like yellow American cheese, which was kind of different. And like the salami and stuff. So it was kind of like this sandwich, but that was same thing. It was like a treat, as a kid to get that for fast food because it was more expensive for sure than like McDonald's or Burger King.
And it
something
comes
like that.
and it came with waffle fries, which made
Their
it more
fries, correct. Their fries were all waffle fries. That's just how they made them there for that place.
Oh,
so.
I thought they put
fucking
them in the
hungry.
sandwich. I thought you were gonna say that.
No,
I
they
know.
didn't do that.
Fucking starving
But
right now.
but it was kind of one of those things where it was like, oh, the Roman burger. It's like, it's like when you're like a kid, fast food, and it's like McDonald's. You're kind of over nuggets and cheeseburgers, and you're like, oh no, I'm more grown up now. I'm 13 years old. I need to eat like grown up food.
I'm about to
Kinda
text my
feel.
wife to make me some French fries.
Yeah,
while we're
to
on
make
the
you some
show.
fucking fries.
Some
Yo,
French
Chat
toast.
Wingman brought up tater tots. Is tater tots consider a fry? To you
They're a
guys?
tot. They're not the same,
It's not the same.
but they are a
Just
potato
wanted-
side.
I just wanted your thoughts on that.
Tater
Tater tots.
tots are
Those,
fries,
those are
fight
fries. Fight me. There's potatoes that are fried, dude. Come on.
Do you guys consider sweet potato fries a French fry?
Gary, give me some of your tots.
I enjoy a good sweet potato fry.
Yeah, me
Can't
too.
lie.
Actually, I
Can't
like
lie.
them a lot. Actually, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, especially
Now-
when you have a different like dipping sauce with it and everything too.
Now they gotta be like thicker cut for me. For
I agree
sweet
with you
potato
there too. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Like a steak fry cut, or
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
yeah. Ooh, I never
cool.
tried that.
fries. Dude, I haven't had steak fries in a long time.
Steak fries
Yeah,
are good too. See,
steak
the
fries are really
all
good.
around are just delicious. You fucking
Dude,
take
I
that
love-
potato and throw it in some oil.
Dude, I love putting steak
Home?
fries
Yeah.
in a sandwich.
I don't eat
Have
it
you
that
guys
often,
ever
but-
made your own fries at home?
Yes.
I oven fry my potatoes for a long time.
Because I mean, homemade French fries are the best French fries to me too.
Like fried in oil type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I have a oilless deep fryer, so I put them in there, and they're nice and crunchy. It does the job.
There's an
have
episode
to-
of Trailer Park Boys, Dave, where they do that, and then he burns down the trailer. Like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like,
Not oil.
he's making his own fries. Like,
The only thing that sucks about it is you use so much oil, like
Yeah.
when doing it, that like sometimes I've even saved it only to make French fries again. Like that's the only thing I would put in there, but because you use so much oil and you wind up throwing it out, because all you did was make a batch of fries.
Yeah, well, that's
but
what
they
restaurants
sit
do.
in, a substantial amount in order to get
why
that
your-
nice crisp.
your fries taste like fish sticks and taste like onion rings. It's like,
Oh yeah, I've done that. Yep.
So Vendetta's he's got every restaurant has
Oh, yeah, yeah.
the ultimate fries, and
Yeah.
then here he is basically
Ultimate
making it.
tater
well, Dom,
tots,
you
yeah.
live in Jersey. What are disco fries? That's a Jersey thing, isn't it? Isn't
Yeah.
that like fries covered in gravy and cheese
Yeah,
or something.
cheese.
Yeah, it's like mozzarella cheese with gravy on top of it.
Isn't
Well,
that
Side, they can have the side. You can have a side or
No.
on top.
Eric had mentioned that Brink. Poutine is cheese curds, I believe, gravy, and meat. There's some meat in there as well in poutine.
there's no fries at all?
Yeah, there's fries. I mean, you got the fries. You got you have the cheese
Oh.
curds.
I thought you just mentioned poutine, gravy, and
No,
bacon or whatever the heck you said it was. What was it?
I am so hungry.
Oh, dude, Night of Ren,
Spiral cut.
Swirly, yeah, spiral cut fries are good too.
dude.
With
You
a
ever
little,
get those at Arby's?
yeah, they're spicy, a
Arby's.
little bit spicy too on them. It's great. Enjoy
So
it.
they call them disco fries.
Disco
I just-
fries, yeah.
I've just heard referred to them as fries with gravy. That's interesting.
No, it's a Jersey thing.
I know. That's where I
New
fucking
York
grew
too,
up.
yeah.
That's where my
Disco fries.
I spent my Kevin Arnold years.
Dude, my mom used to
Seriously.
love like going to Johnny Rockets and they'd get like the chili fries, like put the chili on top and you get the cheese.
Chili fries
and
with a
everything.
chili dog.
Oh yeah. It used to be good.
Jesus, Brian, do you have any more fucking questions that are gonna make me fat after this
Yeah,
show?
man.
No, that was my question.
Dude, I got a Chick-fil-A opening like 5 minutes down the street from me.
5-minute
And
walk.
they serve literally a 5-minute walk, yes, Brian. And it's like they serve waffle fries, so I don't know. I guess I love you guys. I see
Yeah.
see you in the next life.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna
Make
die
sure you
from
go
it.
for their Sunday breakfast
consumption of
special.
fries.
You'll like it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's really good.
Well, the Sunday breakfast special is like open buffet, right? In the parking lot
Yeah, exactly.
on the 9th hole.
It's like whatever's next door to where they build it, because you forget that they're closed on Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm happy that they're closing.
Oh
Sunday.
fuck! I'll go to Culver's.
It gives you a break, right, Dom?
Dude, I can't. Yeah, that and where they put it and the amount of traffic that's going to be there already. That's there
really?
already. It's going to be ridiculous. Yeah, because every fucking Chick-fil-A is like has a assembly line of cars wrapped around in the parking lot, and it's ridiculous because there's already a Costco there.
Yeah.
They just built an Aldi's there too, and there's like a IHOP in the same parking center, like in the same center, and a karate school. So it's gonna be fun. See what happens on Saturdays.
You should join the karate school.
Yeah, you
I
should.
should.
I was
I
just
should.
gonna say, like,
Kick the shit out of 10-year-olds. I love it.
Could be like. So
show
Brian,
off, show off to the moms.
we were talking about that movie, right? Just one of the guys, the actor who played, Johnny LaRusso, or not what's to say, damn it, what's his name? Johnny from Karate Kid, William Zabka, right? He's in that movie also. He's he played like a kind of a high school douche for like 10 years in the 80s, like in all these movies. It's pretty funny.
Typecast.
Yeah. I watched a comedian once that was saying, could you imagine he's like being the first day of school in 1986 and you see that guy walk in and you're like, oh, fuck. There goes this school year.
Brian, you'll like that movie when you watch it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Movie.
Let's see.
That's why I used to watch it as a kid over and over.
You want a book report
For
next week,
the-
Brian? Tuesdays as a homework assignment.
Look, we can make it, breaking the mold viewing,
Was
report
that
back
on
out.
Netflix, Gary?
It's on Amazon Prime.
All right.
I got that too.
Not for free.
Well,
No, I think it was like $3.
Yep.
Gary got that fucking rent money?
Yeah.
That rent movie money? Get the fuck out of here. I'm like, I paid for the service. I ain't buying no shit from you. Oh, man.
Yeah. Dude, you pissed away $3, like.
Oh, trust me, I know.
From going upstairs to downstairs in the house, right? It's like I can burn that in gas from one
Your
stoplight to the
hallway
other.
has a toll?
You know what I mean? I'm just saying. It's
So, like, you know what I've always been against? Like, I've always been, like, really a stickler for, like, when you go to your bank and you pull money out, you obviously don't have to pay a fee.
Oh yeah.
When you go anywhere else,
Jeez,
you have to pay that $1.50, $2.50, whatever the fuck it is.
What extent?
I'll
did you
drive
go?
around for 10, 15 minutes to find my fucking bank, so I don't have to fucking take out money from a fucking bodega ATM or something,
Dude, remember those days with the ATMs where the bars and the clubs and you had like they charge you like $8 or $5 fucking fees.
Yeah.
And then like you're like, oh fuck it then I'm gonna take out $200, $300 just
And
so
then they give you all 10s.
and it's like
And it's all
maximum is like $50. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Oh god, those are the days.
Well, it's kind of like back when we used to be able to go to shows, right? They'd always warn you, like the people that go to the show not take any cash, and then be pissed off that the one, bootleg ATM in the lobby like runs out of money or doesn't work. It's like you were going to the show. Why would you not?
And then you have to take a
plan
walk
ahead.
outside to the next like convenience store.
Dude, now before a toy show, man, I'm going to the bank like on a Thursday or a Friday.
Small denominations, please.
Yeah, basically, I go to walk up to the counter, and I need this much in singles, 5s, 10s.
Somebody's going to the duty bar.
Yeah. They don't think he's going to a toy show.
Yeah. I'm going to the toy show. I'm saying I'm going to this is for. Yeah,
They don't
sure,
ask
sir.
questions.
Sure, buddy.
But they're always trying to get me to buy a CD or some shit every time I'm in there.
Yeah, so it has a 2.9% yield.
Yeah.
Yeah, over 8 years.
Yep.
Don't touch your money.
But,
I sleep with my money
oh man.
in my mattress.
Yeah, I don't know why people don't. Dude, man, if you go to a toy show, you gotta go. You gotta go loaded, man.
So
That was
that's
like
it.
that was
Wear your
that was,
cargo shorts and fucking put
Yeah,
your
that
shit
was-
in different binders and different denominations.
In your experience, and Dom, you sell a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you would do that, and we've all had tables at some point there, because of my business, there's this old adage, this feeling like customers will come in all the time and be like, "Oh, what will you take cash for that car?" Right? And I go, first of all, my company's it's a retail environment, right? So you don't go into Target and say, "Oh, what would you take in cash for that?"
if I slide this briefcase under the table.
But they think that there's this mentality like processing paperwork is incredibly difficult, or it's going to take hours and hours and hours on end. I mean, look, I can do a bank draft in 15 minutes. You know, you can pay with a debit card. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like it was 20 years ago. So this whole old-fashioned notion of, well, if I'm going to pay cash, it makes no difference, right, to businesses. But did you guys find that that offered any leverage to you when you would be out kind of shopping on your own, or at these shows, either as a buyer or a seller, if someone had cash versus like PayPal, right? That's a big thing, right? The doing the PayPal transactions.
Like if they were buying from me, I almost preferred the PayPal. But like I know that if I was buying something from someone, I know the cash always benefited me because sometimes I would take it out knowing how much I was willing to spend on it or what they had it for, and I'd be like, "Oh, I have 50. You want to take it?" And you flash them the $50,
right?
And they're more inclined to be like, "Okay, give it to me," because the money's right there.
Do you keep your cash in different pockets so that you can okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't do the envelope thing like you do. But pockets, I usually have
it's like
spending
a fucking
money.
Landlord.
I love. Okay, we'll come back to me then. I'll let you guys talk.
Let me get the number 5 envelope.
So Dave, what were you gonna say?
What was I gonna say?
You have your different.
Usually I usually have like a wad that's like, hey, this is gonna feed me and whatever I need entertainment wise for the time that I'm here, weekend, whatever it'll be, and then the other pocket is usually my spending money. Like I blow it. If I blow it, I blow it. You know what I mean? Like there's rarely been a time where we went away where I've spent past what I was gonna spend. Like cash wise. Like I always bring a certain amount, and that's what I spend. And if I don't have it, I don't have it. I say that to say this though. There's been a time or two I've used my credit card. Gary's been with me on the last day of TFCon ordering fucking Flames toys.
Flames toys Prime. Yep.
Do it. Fuck it. Put it on my credit card. Because
if you're not walking out of the room with the product, might as well use a credit card.
Yeah, that's right.
The Flames Toys buy was funny though because he was like, "Oh, I need this, bro. I need to get this right now. Fuck it, I'm gonna get it." And he's like filling out these forms. He's like, "It comes with the axe. I'm gonna get it." I was like, "It's just funny." But I do like the envelope method. That's my little thing.
Yeah, I always have my main wad, and then I have my one that's it's not as big as the main wad, but that's only because the bills are of larger denomination. And but man, I couldn't imagine going to a toy show and just using credit or PayPal, because I need that visual representation to let me know
how much you spend.
How much is no longer in my pocket.
It's your budget.
It looks like this now. Then when the stack is smaller, what's up.
Well, the only time I thought like cash would I use cash to its advantage has been like I'm trying to work a deal with an event. Like if I'm looking to buy something, and you guys selling it for like say $50, and I would put I would just put the $40 in my wallet and put the other money in my other's pocket, and then I'm like, oh, what's that going? Like, what are you selling that for? It's like $50. It's like, yeah, I'll take it. And you pull out your wallet, and you pull it out, and you're like, oh, I only have $40. Would you do $40?
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of you
got the guy. Well, I take PayPal too.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
You say, oh, I take PayPal too.
I don't have a PayPal account.
My wife tracks my PayPal account, dude. I can't do it. But like that's like an advantage of cash. But like I there's a rule where I don't bring as much cash as I want. Like I feel like I always have a nervous sense to me where I'm going to lose it. Because it's like, how many times do you dip yourself in, dip your hand into your pocket and remove it? And like, I feel like there's been a time, I guess there was actually a time that I did that. I did lose some money and it fell out of my pocket, and then I'm like, fuck. And so I try to not carry cash because it's, it's just, I have a fear of losing it because of how many times I dip into my pockets and stuff like that. So it's good to have the cargo shorts.
Yeah,
cargo shorts definitely come in handy because you can keep your good wad in your side pocket where you don't go into it that much, and keep your spending low, like a smaller increment into your pocket, and you're not worried about losing it and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I do. Dave laughs at me, but I do like the envelope method. For some reason, it helps me like, sort it a little bit. So if I take a certain amount of money, I put it in an envelope and I seal it, and then it's like in a different pocket. I shouldn't tell people this live, but no one
This
cares.
is my Friday. This is my
Well,
Friday.
it's kind of like if I'm going to
This is
crack
my-
open
Gonna
that
get robbed
envelope.
at the next toy show
Yeah,
by
right.
a nerd.
But if I'm going to crack
Bring
open
your
that envelope,
pockets.
I got to really think about what I'm buying, and it helps kind of not make that spontaneous, expensive purchase without at least pausing for a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Gary's gonna get held
Gary,
up.
you-
Give me,
you-
give me your
you
money,
get robbed.
Gary.
You're gonna
gives
get
him
robbed with
one-
us.
I can see Gary getting held up and like, give me your money, Gary. He gives him one envelope. He's like, I know you have another couple envelopes in there, Gary.
exactly.
Don't
Not the
fuck
envelope,
with
the
me.
good one. The good one. We
Yeah.
want the good one.
I want the one that's still sealed.
Where's the bar envelope, Gary?
I've done that. I've done that to my barber before, where I'm like, all right, in my left pocket, I have your money for your haircut, but in my right pocket, I have two $10 scratch offs. So you could be a millionaire right now. Which one you gonna take? And he's contemplated a few times, like,
Yeah.
no, I'll take the money. But
That's when you
imagine
know
you
somebody-
did that and he wins, and then you feel like an idiot. But whatever.
Yeah. I get half of that, right?
Yeah, right.
Finder's fee?
Nah, bro, you got your haircut, motherfucker. Peace out.
What? That's a great fucking tip.
So, you guys have any thoughts about 2021 TFCon in Baltimore?
Ooh,
I am glad that I don't have to drive to Chicago.
yeah,
so
it's
great.
nice. I love it. It's close. I'm actually contemplating whether I'm going to deal at that show, be a vendor.
Oh shit.
I might.
Well, nice knowing you, buddy.
Yeah. That's the downside of it. Like, but I think I can enjoy.
It's
still
all right. I'll
enjoy
give
it
you
with
an
you guys.
edible without telling you, and you'll be all fucked
Oh,
up the whole day.
dude. I'd be like, you can have it, man. Just go get me some waffle fries.
These are free toys. Just go get me waffle fries.
You want
The one thing
Fans
that
toys?
cracked me
Give
up-
waffle fries.
Crack me up. All right, when that was announced, I think it was in our chat. Someone posted it in our chat, and then Gary goes to Chris. Hey, Chris, is that the? What were you saying? It was something like,
Dude,
"Oh,
the
is that the hotel that's in Baltimore that's near there?" And I'm like, "It's in Baltimore. Of course they're near each other." I don't know.
No,
It
I
cracked me up.
said I don't know what it's called. I don't live in fucking Maryland, but in the Bay, wherever the Baltimore Aquarium is, there's a whole bunch of hotels and restaurants and shopping and stuff. And I don't know what it's called, Dom. I can't remember. I've been there once. And
Yeah, me too. I've been there
Baltimore
2 times.
has, by far, in my experience of traveling, just because it's gonna sound lame maybe, but when I would kind of travel different places on vacation, I like to check out the different zoos and aquariums in different cities. And the Baltimore Aquarium is phenomenal. I had one of the coolest experiences ever there about 10 years ago, where I got there right when they opened, before like the school kids came in. My girlfriend at the time was doing her thesis presentation, so I was kind of just killing the day on my own, and I got to really talk to one of the
Dolphins.
fuck you. Never mind.
Sorry. Continue.
No, but so basically one of the curators there in the skates and the rays and the shark tank is phenomenal setup. I can't even describe it in words. Where it was like you kind of walk down these different levels, like basically 4 stories high, and then just it was incredible. I got to help them feed and stuff like that, and that's one of my degrees is in that, which is very fascinating to me. So it was a very cool spot. But I
You're
was
a
just
marine
curious if that.
biologist?
I do have a
That's what
degree
you went
in
to
that.
school for, yeah.
And the quote
Originally,
Yeah, remember
Told
when
me
it-
that.
He
You
wanted
don't
to-
listen,
yeah,
Brian.
dude,
But
he
the-
wanted to
but the
swim with
aquarium-
Shamu. You didn't
Yep.
remember?
But that aquarium is awesome. So I was just excited that hey, if it's near where that venue is, you know what I mean, in that area of Baltimore, I wasn't sure. That's what I meant. But
they used to call Gary Flipper back in the
Yeah,
day.
Flipper.
Remember?
He
Gary
was
Flip.
between. He was in the SeaWorld, the show between Shamu and the dolphins. He was the high diving act.
exactly.
Oh my god.
That's pretty dope, though, Gary.
Yeah.
But,
Like,
but anyway.
it seems like it has a great some certain part
So-
that I stayed at. It has a great nightlife type area, and
I mean, I've watched The Wire a few times. It's not the same area, right? Obviously.
I don't know. I never watched The Wire.
Well, I figure a flight for me, it's kind of one of those things. A flight is a flight at this point. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really matter. It's like where it is.
Mm.
So
Oh, Gary.
Well, a flight is not a flight when you're living in the world of a pandemic. It's a fucking death trap with wings.
Let me ask you guys something.
Not if you
What?
sit with the luggage.
I have a question for you
You
guys.
guys might not even want me to show up, coming from the the way people are dropping dead on the streets down here.
Well, just spend 2
No,
weeks.
no.
It's a
and
year from
just
now.
come up 2 weeks early.
Yeah,
and
okay.
then hang out with us.
We'll get a Gary bubble. We'll put you in a bubble and just roll you through the floor.
All right, let me ask you a question. So we all go to TFCon, right? Because we all like to get together. Obviously, it's not really the toys anymore.
Yep.
The third party panel is fun. It's exciting. Probably the best part of the con itself is that, in my opinion. Because the toys we can buy anywhere. If there was a different con, would you guys still attend? Like, what I'm trying to say is, like, what if, like, after a while the Transformers just doesn't bring the boys to the yard anymore? Would you be more inclined to go to something like I don't know, what's the Star Wars one that they have every year?
Celebration.
Yeah.
Celebration, because I hear that's better, isn't it? But the
Yeah, I
lines are
love-
longer,
Yeah.
Yeah, lines are longer. But
more people, crowd probably wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, it's like an STCC at this point, right?
Yeah.
Kind
Right.
of thing.
and I
And
think
plus-
that now
and
they're
plus you
doing
have
like
to,
lotteries, right? For like
yeah, I
conventions
mean,
and stuff.
you have to fight the robots to get the
Yeah.
tickets.
I think there's
Dude.
tickets
So-
now for certain like
Do-
presentations and lotteries that you have to go through. It's crazy.
Dude.
Well, would you be going
Maybe-
there for that kind of stuff, or would you be going to hang out with your friends? You know
I
what
would be
mean?
going to hang out.
I totally
Yeah.
agree.
Episode
It's-
9. I mean, do we even need more Star Wars?
Yeah, no, I agree. Like the show is like kind of fun in the background at this point, right? To go check it out as something to do, but it's all the other stuff that fills in that was more fun. And I gotta say, honestly, Dom, with the thing you put together with the hotel for the last,
Oh, that was good. It was nice.
for that TFCon was so freaking cool. It was like so fun to me, and then just doing stuff with larger, different groups of people for like different meals and going out, and I don't know. I had like
Yeah.
such a blast in that setup last time, like, and it didn't have anything to do with walking around that stupid show. You know what I mean? Other than when I was talking to other people.
I'd rather go
Sick.
to a theme park for a weekend with you guys than
Like a Busch Gardens?
like a Busch Garden,
Do that.
or a Universal Studio.
Come
type
down
of
here. We'll
thing.
go to fucking Galaxy's Edge.
That's
Oh,
exactly.
I would love to do that.
Come
I
down
would love to
here,
do
but
that.
you're all afraid of the fucking state. It's like it's fine.
No,
Trust
it's
me,
hot.
we're all good here.
No, it's
Dude,
What's
it's
Han
fucking
Solo
hot.
say? We're fine. We're all good here. How are you?
Dude, Busch Gardens. We should go to Busch Gardens.
Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we can go to Williamsburg.
I
Yeah,
haven't put in Busch Gardens for a long time.
I do think that's the next thing for us. It's
I don't
something like
disagree.
that. It's not, cons are cool, but they just like depending on where they are. Like we don't know how Baltimore's gonna be. We know Reston, we know Chicago. We've been there. We've marked our fucking spots already. With a new town, a new place, may not be anywhere we can congregate.
Mhm.
The parties are the parties. You know what I mean? Like they're either gonna last the whole night or they're not gonna last the whole night.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Like rolling the dice.
Yep.
So I don't know. I think we need to start thinking a little bigger,
Yeah, we gotta get a
dipping
place
in
at
our
the
pockets
party
a little more. If everybody's using their week's vacation sometimes to go on these trips, make it a little more worth it than spending
Dude.
the whole time in a hotel.
We can all come down here. We go to Galaxy's Edge. Everyone buys one of those Millennium Falcon like exclusives that is at Target and at Disney, and then you sell it when you get home. That pays for half of your trip.
There you go. See, you got it. You got it. I'm down.
I'm gonna fly that fucking Millennium Falcon out of there.
Dude, it's like, Disney is about 90 minutes from here. Straight shot.
All right, so I'm staying at Gary's. I don't know about you
Dave-
guys. But,
Yep.
no, I'm just kidding. I didn't mean you either, Gary. I know you're staying with the guys, but I'm staying at your house.
So, Gary, did you move to Florida because you thought people would want to go to, like, Disney World and Universal Studios? Because I swear my dad moved to Vegas because he thought, oh, the family would love to just come and hang out in Vegas all the time.
Oh, my sons will just love all the prostitution
No.
going on. all over Vegas.
No, honestly, Brian, that stuff does nothing
Boobies.
for me. Like I have
So
like
why do you keep saying,
associates
let's go down there and go to Galaxy's Edge?
because there's shit
it's
to
a good
buy that you
idea.
can sell and then make money off of it.
Why you have
You
no
can drink-
interest
you
in
can-
the
can you
rides
drink-
and the fucking scenery?
Can you
He's
drink
like, no,
alcohol? Can you drink alcohol at the park?
because
Let me guess,
Galaxy's Edge.
Gary,
His wife's like, what do you want to do first? He's like, I
Right.
want to go to the gift shop.
Right.
You guys
And
get
then
on
I
roller
want to
coasters?
get some Wi-Fi and post this shit for
Dude.
sale.
Well, listen, freaking Ace. Go ahead.
You get on roller coasters?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 1000%.
okay.
I love roller coasters.
All right.
I freaking love them. I like the wooden ones better than the more old school, the big ones. But yeah,
Yeah.
why you asking me that question?
Oh no, I thought maybe you didn't do nothing for you.
You was
because you were
checking
afraid of the
your
ride.
manhood. You was checking your
Yeah.
manhood.
I know
Wanted to
a
see
lot
how
of people
much of a
like
wuss
that.
you are.
Uh,
No, I don't go on roller coasters.
I know a lot of people that won't get on stuff. My wife, like, it's hard for her to get on things, so that's why we don't go
Oh,
places
gotcha.
like that more often.
oh no, that's not the issue. Now, water parks are not my thing. You know what I mean? Just because of sanitary conditions in my
Big bathtub.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of that. So
What's that floating there? Oh, it's a piece
Yeah.
of duty.
Duty!
it's just
Why do people keep living
Don't
Snickers
touch it.
bars in the pool? What's that about?
yeah. It's like,
Classic
I'll
movie.
take my chances with the sharks in the ocean. And just
Yeah. Because the shark shit is not that.
But no, to answer your question, Brian, none of that stuff had any bearing on my move to Florida whatsoever.
I think we should go to Epcot, dude. You ever go to Epcot? Epcot's so much fun.
I heard
Dude.
Epcot was done.
Yeah,
No,
it's pretty
dude,
much.
it's
Listen,
not done.
Epcot is cool if you go with your wife, not with your boys.
Yeah,
No, dude, you
Dave's
go with
right.
your boys.
And you drink just walking around. The,
Yeah, you
the
drink
countries
walking
and-
around, go to the different
it.
countries.
That's
Yeah,
it.
eat all the
Come on.
different foods.
Yeah,
stuff like
you can be
that.
That's not-
You can go to America, be an asshole, because we're Americans. So
Uh-huh.
Do they still have that ride that has the purple dragon? Do you remember that?
no Figment.
Have-
Yeah, they changed it though. It went away for a while, then they brought it back.
I like
But-
Figment.
I don't know. We can, where's there a good
Where's
roller
Galaxy
coaster
Quest?
theme park?
Is that MGM or is it? Where is
Is there a-
it? What park is Galaxy Quest at?
Galaxy's Edge.
Edge. I'm sorry.
Disney
That's a
World.
good question. I haven't been since we moved here.
Yeah,
so-
I don't know whether is it MGM or they don't even call it MGM anymore.
Ask
do they?
Ace. Ace has been.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just gonna say. So my point is, like, Ace was there. He did a whole figure banging on it.
I think they call it Hollywood. Do they still call it MGM or Hollywood Studios? What do they fucking call it?
Yeah, I have to
Oh.
ask and see.
I went in 20. I think it was when did I go? I went in 2018 before it was actually open. It was only a part of it was open.
2018. I knew you then. You went to
Yeah,
Disney World?
Remember when my grandma died and I had to go to Florida?
Oh yeah.
I don't remember this at all.
And then I went with my cousins. I went with my cousin Frank and my cousin Jennifer works there, so she took me through the Star
That's
Wars.
right, yeah.
And I have a picture of Chewbacca and stuff. I'm hugging him with my leg up. Does that
Let's
ring
see.
a bell?
Now
Alright.
there's one place that I'd be afraid to go with Dave. And I'll
Where's
just,
that?
Jamaica.
Jamaica. Why?
You're making me happy.
You're making me crazy.
Come on.
I don't think I could hang
Smoke
with you
weed
there.
Like
So
big old palm trees over here.
I don't listen, man. Their weed ain't even up to par with me in Jamaica.
Just
I've
break
smoked
off
that
the
Jamaican
branch.
weed. I've been like, all right, give me something better.
me
Let me
that
go
bamboo
in my
stick.
bag and get the stuff I brought with me from New York.
Whoa.
I mean, it's fine, but it's not the same. You know what I mean?
What's a pretty girl
Where
like
you
you
need to,
doing
where
in
we
this
need to
beautiful
go,
place?
Gary. Where we need to go is Amsterdam.
Yeah.
good grief.
Listen, you guys want to go toy shopping?
I'm gonna go window shopping. If
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
what
I mean.
I'm saying. Listen, I went in 2011.
I'll take what's behind door B.
Let me tell you, man. Part of me is still there.
As long as you didn't bring back anything extra
No,
either.
Yeah, exactly. Keep that shit like luggage.
Exactly.
Brian.
Where do you want to go, Brian? Where do you want to go, Brian?
Amsterdam, let's go, Brian. Let's go.
Where's a good get together? Hershey
Well,
Park.
I said
You said
Busch
Busch
Gardens.
Gardens. Yeah.
But which
um,
Busch Gardens?
Oh, Virginia, of course.
Virginia?
Isn't there a Lego amusement park in Florida, Gary?
Dollywood. I don't know, actually, if there's Legoland stuff.
There was dude, I don't know. I say we all go to Colorado, like hang out in Denver.
I'm down with that too. Let's go.
Yeah.
Colorado, it is.
Like skiing.
It's legal there too.
No, I don't
buddy.
have to ski.
I'm just
I'm going straight
Just
to
go
the shop.
see
and
like
you can do whatever
tall
you want after that.
blonde, white, like tall blonde chicks just walking all around.
I don't know. Is that what they
What-
have in Colorado?
I
I've
was
always
gonna
wanted
say,
to go to
since-
Colorado. I've
since
always
when-
wanted to go. I
since
never
when-
been.
They grow tall over there, Brian. They grow tall.
Oh,
It's
Brian,
Colorado.
Colorado-
It's not fucking Norway.
There you go.
It's like,
They come from Norway. They go right to Colorado. It's the air.
Man. When this is over, I got some stories for you guys.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Yeah. Talking about these tall ass women. What?
Dave, I'm not trying to be a dick, but just about any woman is a tall ass woman.
Whoa.
Yes, you're right.
Whoa.
You're right. It's
I didn't
fine
even-
with
I
me,
didn't-
Gary. That's
I didn't
fine.
even see that one coming.
Listen, it's all right.
It was like, oh, she's
Yep,
5'6". Whoa, that's an Amazon.
Go fuck yourself now. I'm fucking. I'm 5'6" and a quarter. What the fuck are you doing?
How's the weather up there? 5'6"? Pretty good. 4'8".
It was like,
Jeez, you
take
guys
it
make
easy.
me tiny, like, man.
Take it easy. Don't make sure you wear your flats, not your
All
heels.
right.
Why does Dave wear Timberlands everywhere? It's
That's
Costanza.
bullshit.
It's Costanza.
Fuck you,
Yeah, Dave doesn't carry his money in his wallet. He puts it in his shoes.
dude. Listen, I tell a story. When I was 15, I was dating a girl who was 5'10", right? This is my first girlfriend. Basketball player and everything, right? Tall, slim thing. 5'10". And I was the same height I am now. I haven't grown since I'm 15. So 5'6", 5'7", whatever. Fucking, I used to roll 2 pairs of socks up and stuff them so they were about fucking 3 to 4 inches thick, and stuff them in my sneaker in the heel, and then because there was no lift kits and shit back then, okay? Because I wore lift kits for my wedding and shit. Yes, okay, lift kits. Yes, when you with a girl who's your height and then she wants to wear 4-inch heels on your wedding day, you need some kind of help with that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, go get a box.
no, pictures all day. You gonna dance with your fucking wife on a box? You fucking.
Well, then you got to get the photographer to carry the box.
You better cut it out now. Cut it out. But seriously, I used to roll 2 pairs of socks,
Wow.
and the thing is, my fucking.
Did she know?
Hey.
Did she know?
I think she found out after a while. She
Yeah,
knew. I mean, how you gonna one day kiss me and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
next day I'm fucking, like, whoa.
Yesterday I
shit,
was
boy,
able to
you
kiss you.
grew,
Now I'm
know what
kissing your
saying?
nose.
Like, but everybody else didn't know, and then my father one day, and it's funny because Gary says Dave's wear. I haven't worn Timbs in years, right? But I had a pair of Timbs, and I had the socks rolled up in the fucking Timbs, right? And my father wanted to wear my Timbs they were like throw around ones to shovel snow. So he put my fucking boots on. And he's like, "What the fuck is this?" And he comes with the rolled fucking things socks. What is that? And I was like, "It's my rolled socks. Why do you have them in there like that? Don't worry about it." And to this day, that was probably, I'm almost 40. That was 15. Oh, it was 15, 25 years ago. My dad still brings that up.
Yeah.
You remember when you used to put those socks in your boot?
You should have looked at your dad and go, "Genetics, Dad. It's your fault."
Yeah, I look down on my dad and go, "Genetics, Dad, it's your fault."
Listen, Dave's father is not that short,
Shorter than me.
and he's pretty jacked. So
Yeah, he's jacked.
Your genetics are.
Well, sure.
What are you making fun of me again?
I'm not saying.
No,
he's
I'm just.
not
I'm
jacked.
just.
You
Listen,
made fun of me 3 times in
I'm
this one
just
fucking
saying.
show.
I'm
He did,
just
he did,
saying.
he did.
If we were all in the room and I was looking
you
for,
haven't seen me in how many
if I was
months?
looking for a gym partner, I would ask Mr. Cologne if
He's
he
not
would come
scared of
with
you
me.
anymore,
And,
Dave. He needs to see the physical you. You know, you're
You
massive.
I gotta get a mad down
Put
so people will
fear.
come visit. Even if they want to come kick my ass, they'll come down and visit finally and say, "Who cares what's going on in the streets? I'll wear a mask and come kick your ass."
You need to get.
Who needs friends?
You need to get checked over there, Gary. Get back to know your role.
So, all right. Can we talk a little bit about toys before the show's over?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
we can.
Let's talk about toys.
What toys? Which ones we want to talk about?
I don't know. How about let's talk about anything you got recently that you kind of excited you got your blood flowing.
I'll go.
Who wants to go first?
You guys know I cherry pick characters, meaning like I don't usually go all in, but I think I got the first complete set of the Mo2 Origins figures, which are actually pretty cool. And before I think we went on the air, I was talking that when they got revealed a couple years ago, I wasn't really that excited for them. And having owned quite a bit of the Classics line over the years through the Matty Collector, these are, I don't have those anymore, but these are just, they're fun. They look pretty cool. I'm actually looking at them now. So I was able to, between Dom's help with a couple characters and actually some of my coworkers found some in Walmarts for me. It's I think I've got the whole first wave so far that came out. So they're fun. And they're not super expensive. So you guys know I'm a big advocate of when you can get enjoyment out of a toy, like you said, it's not $200 or $300, a pop all the time, where I can, range them on the shelf, mess around with them a little bit, and not feel like I'm gonna break anything. So,
Okay.
So it's pretty cool.
Gary, I got a question. So, do you think Mo2, the Origins line, is going to get, like, I know people have missed the Classics line, and do you think those Origin line is going to get more people going back and buying Classics, and is Classics going to go up in value because of it?
I think a few characters might. I think it might spark someone to go look at the Classics version of, I really like Triclops. I had Triclops as a kid. But these Origins are clearly toy. Like the paint, right? The colors. I mean, they do not look like an adult collectible, right? They're not a Mythics Legion. They're not a Storm collectible. They're not even like the G.I. Joe Classified. When you look at them on a shelf, they look very, much like, hey, it's a toy. Very toon accurate, right? When we talk in the third-party robots phase, like the Battle Cat looks like he walked right off the cartoon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like whereas like the Classics Battle Cat looks kind of badass, right? When you look at it up close. But I could see, in my opinion, that hey, what's the Classics version that's muscular and built up a little bit look like of this character? But I don't know as a line, because I think that line is so hard to go back now. And if you're not in it already and have been in it, it's just so freaking expensive, right, to go back and get. Yeah. We've talked a lot about that before. But, we'll see. And with the Netflix show, depending on how that does, you never know, right? If it's popular.
Yeah. I just felt like, I felt like any new toy line that pops up, a lot of people do that, like you said, they go back and see what else came out before it. And
well,
I would assume that Classics would probably take an uptick in regards to popularity and demand, because people are going to want to buy some of those toys because of what Origins is, rekindling the brand.
I don't have the ability to screen share, but Brian and I were talking before we went live, and in 01, Walmart also had what was called the commemorative edition, which were some, Masters Universe figures from the original molds on the card, and they were sold like in this like cool like Grayskull clamshell thing, right, with reflectors, and it was like all 1 of 20,000. They did a handful of single carded characters. They did the Panther and Skeletor, Battle Cat, and then they had 2 5-pack. One was a Toys R Us, and one was an FAO Schwartz exclusive. And I just know because I had a girlfriend at the time, and she ended up getting me a whole bunch of the single carded ones, and they were cool. Very, like I said, super close to the originals. A few quality issues, like the trap jaw was missing some of his attachments.
What was it called, Gary?
So if you do
that's like
Mo2 commemorative like Walmart image, you should be able to see what it looks like in the box.
Yeah.
But my point down to what you're thinking, it was interesting because those stayed steady, where you could pick them up. They were $19.99 in 2001. And they got some of the characters to like $40, $45 for a while, and they just stayed there forever. Now if you search them, you can 50,
like
55 bucks.
50, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
But what you have to be careful is people take them out of those commemorative Grayskull, blisters, and they try to sell them on just the card as like an original. If you're not careful, it's pretty sketchy.
Wow. Yeah.
Because they were cool because they were on the card in like that blister thing. But yeah, so it's always interesting. So when the Classics came out, there was a little bit of interest in that. But then I think with the Classics line, when they were making every single character in that style, I don't know if the Origins line will get there or not. Because they run,
I think
pretty
they're planning.
deep.
I think they're planning on it. Planning on to do it, but like because just the the variants that they're putting out, like that voter's choice, like it's just one off, like a really wackadoo kind of variant. So I could see them going as far as I guess the fans let it, with regards to how much they buy. So
what right now is being produced for Motu, right? You have the figures you're talking about now, the Origins, right? Is that the Constructs or that's something different?
No, that's something different.
All right, and you have the
Origins is,
Constructs?
yeah,
Yep,
Constructs,
And you
yeah.
have the Super 7 Filmation. Are they still doing it? Or
No, that's done.
That's
They
done.
just
Alright.
they're whatever's left, like a BBTS, they finished their
and now
license.
Mattel is coming back out with
It's Mattel that's
a
doing
new,
them.
another
Yep.
one. And what's that called?
What was it called in the show, Brian? I don't remember. But there's in 2021, there's a line that is supposed to go along with the designs from the Netflix show, the Netflix animation.
of a new Netflix
Kevin
show?
Smith's Netflix,
The,
yeah,
the
yep.
Masterverse.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So shit.
And
So they're doing a whole
yeah.
toy line for that show, which
Yeah.
probably going to be similar. Like, I'm not saying it's going to be the same animation or type of the 2000 He-Man, 2000X He-Man.
Yeah,
so,
the silhouettes look like a mix, right?
yeah, it's like a
of
little
like
mix, yeah. But I'm sure it's going to be somewhat similar. I don't know who they have designing it and stuff like that. Did they announce who they were going to do? Who the toy? Like, I know Mattel's
I
doing
haven't.
it, but
Yeah, I haven't
I
seen.
thought it was Super 7 was doing it. Or Mattel.
I can't remember. I can't remember who the designers are.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know
I
it's
didn't see.
Mattel, but Mattel hires designers and they do the toys and stuff like that.
Shit. So anybody into this shit right now, it's kind of tough. Like you have to really decide whether it's important enough to collect all of it or just some of it.
Well, I would expect the classics collectors that have their collection
I-
are going to be satisfied with that.
Yeah, I think it's two
Oh,
different
yeah,
collectors for sure.
Yeah.
Either or you just love the property that you treat it like two different lines because
What about the guy that, for me, like me, for example, I know a few other people like me who picked up, let's say, a dozen classics, and they're like, all right, do I keep trying to get these or do I sell them or do I jump in on one of the other ones?
That's what I was asking. Like even from that perspective, Dave, it's like even somebody who missed the classics and then all of a sudden sees these Origins on the shelf and he really enjoyed He-Man and
Right.
Motu, and then all of a sudden he's like, yeah, I really love these. Remind me of the toys I played with it as a kid. I'm more of adult, and then he starts searching for other Motu figures, and he stumbles across classics, and all of a sudden,
right.
but I
it's
think
like,
that
these are
Uh,
what
so,
I
then-
want.
and-
I
but
think,
then
I
he
think
goes-
anyone who's that hardcore of a fan, I don't mean to cut you off, Dave, but I think anybody they would already know what the classics line is.
Exactly.
And I think the price of entry would just be like, hey, I can buy these for 15
yeah,
bucks,
yeah.
for fun and nostalgia and kind of scratch that itch a little bit. Or, I'm a hardcore more collector, right? That's more adult themed. And I think they would already be aware of, what
Yeah.
that line looks like.
I totally agree with you, Gary, in regards to some cases, people are going to just be scared of what the prices are for the classics and
Yeah.
said, you know what, Motu, the Origins is more, I'm going to do just the Origins and, save myself some money. But I'm sure there's a handful of people who have that, that residual income that, is ready to fucking burn a hole in the earth.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm
And-
saying, Dom. And what if you get that guy who's like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna spend $2,000 and get
Yeah.
get
Just
the ones
all
I
the
want,
class- Yep.
and does this for the next 10, 11 months, and then all of a sudden they release those new ones, and he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
we don't know how those new ones are going to, how, animated or how different they're going to be from
Right.
like the traditional classics line. So,
Well,
like
so
you
here's- go ahead.
can't compare the classics versus the 2006. The 2010.
So-
X fucking figures.
But Dave, you're right, because here's the thing. Look, I don't know if I think I'm probably 95% accurate when I say this. So if I'm off on something, the chat can correct me or someone else knows. When Mattel gave the license to Super 7, right, and they shared the molds with them, and Super 7 took the classics line and went for that toon look, right, and really, really went over the top for the animation style, for the design and the characters and the coloring. Last year, when they did the Origins, He-Man and Prince Adam 2-pack, the small 5.5, right? That with this articulation is kind of the trial. They did a zombie He-Man as well, which is like in like a clear translucent, right? Have you seen that one, Dom?
The green one, yeah.
Yep, that was not Super 7 putting that out. That was Mattel putting that out, which was a He-Man in translucent green, but in the classics mold. So my point is, if Mattel ever wanted to go back and redo these classics figures,
They could.
I am quite confident that they'd have the ability to do them again. And to your point, Dave, then you can reissue them in that adult style, right? In either the classics look or in a combination of the tune, or really whatever they feel that the fan support, I think, would do, because that line was pretty.
Mark 44 says Four
Yeah.
Horsemen are doing this.
I think
So-
that's what I.
For the
that's what I
Netflix,
thought.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought that's what I remember hearing when they were interviewing them at New York, New York Toy Fair.
But yeah, so I'm with you though, Dad. Like, I think there could be a potential, if because you remember the classics line was done all through strictly through online until the overages got dumped at like Big Lots and some of the discount stores and certain
So-
parts of the coasts. If you introduce that fiction again and it's popular, right? We'll see what what does the Transformers Siege show do to that line, right, with sales and things like that. That could spark a lot of interest again. So it's kind of cool to think
Now,
about, right?
I'm sure. If Mattel sees that this is taking off, they would definitely try to,
Right.
get their money's worth, and if they had still have the molds for the classics, and they can reproduce them and issue them out and get their money's worth. Yeah, sure. I can see them doing it. Even if it's like exclusives, like exclusive packs and stuff like that.
So I want to share experience with you guys. So the other day, EE Prime has been trying. He's been basically collecting classics again, right? So he picked up a few. He told me about this Facebook group that they do like live auctions. I spent about 3 hours just watching it because I was just fascinated at the stuff people were buying. It's all like the vintage modal stuff, but like the questions they would ask. I want a Skeletor, whatever version it was, clean if possible, Mexico only. Like, they don't want it if it was. He's like, well, I have 12 Taiwan, but I don't have the Mexico one. And it was like, hey, does anybody want this knockoff from whatever country it was? And people were like, yep, I want it. Or I have 3 of them, and they all sold. So like, there's still a lot of people collecting this stuff. I think more of the vintage than anything else. But like, just to see the interest and the variety of stuff that was out there, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I knew that different countries are making this stuff and knocking it off, but not to the extent where people wanted to actually collect it. Like,
it's a rarity. When some of those things, like back in the day where you would wave your hand at it's rare now, and people when collecting those vintage lines, those rarities become sought after.
It's like knowledge, though. I mean, look at how much you guys know about Mythics, right? In terms of the characters and the storylines, and imagine what somebody from outside, right, who sees a Mythic Legion somewhere and they're like, "Oh, that's pretty cool," and they hear you guys talk about, this group and this thing, right, and it comes with this sword and this thing gets repurposed for there. It's kind of the same. I think is when you have a passion. It could be, but it could be. I'm with you. It could be interesting to watch when you're kind of not the expert, right? And you kind of see what people get excited for. It's like, I know, like with Hot Wheels, I'm not even close, but there's the red lines and this, and then certain issues and things like that. But then they do variations of the rim style changes, a running change or this or that stuff. So it's kind of, I was guilty of that. We talked, right? Short saber. Vader in the long saber tray, and it's a Boba Fett that only has a half a circle on his wrist, and the other one has a full circle. Got to get them both, right? So. Anyway, so that was me. That's my biggest big. I got some other stuff coming from some Realm members that sent me some different things, but for right now, it's really the Origins was what's been most exciting so far.
I'll go next.
I want Brian to go next. He's been too quiet.
Brian.
He's working on his spreadsheets, and he should be.
Yeah, he is.
I'm not. I have my desktop minimized. I don't think I'm logging back in tonight. It's been a rough day, and I'm just hoping for good news tomorrow. But
and I have one last thing to say, and this is not a buy sell trade piece. No, I'm being serious. This is, one of the things that always stands out to me when Dust tells the stories about the ROC back when it was a message board, right? A lot of it was to help out other collectors. Either, hey, this store has this item, this has, they got a shipment of this here. And I think internally, the realm helps people out quite a bit for things. So I've got two, sealed in the box. I happened to find, I picked them up because they were there, of the Origins Battle Cat. So if there's anybody that listens that's collecting the line and hasn't been able to find them, just message me, and it's straight retail and then shipping to you, whatever that looks like, right? So I'll just throw it out there because I don't know who else is in the line. Dom, I think you said you were good. So
Yeah.
so it's kind of just one of those things. It's I've been a fortunate recipient of a lot of people, helping out on my end in the last couple of weeks. So I figured I'd just see if I could pay it forward, and if not, then I'll just return them. I figured
Gary,
it's fine.
just to sidetrack on what you just said, it's nice to see that it's getting back to that.
Correct, right?
It was, you know what I mean? And we're all hunting for each other, and people are out helping each other out again. For a while it was just lulls and hey, did you get this? Oh yeah, I got that. Now it's like, hey, I got this. Do you need it? You know what I mean? It's like, oh shit.
Well, Brian, you guys said on Monday night, I think you guys joked, or Dust even said, he's like, hey, what'd you get for somebody else? It's a new segment kind of thing. So anyway, if anybody needs one of those Battle Cats, just message me directly and we'll figure it out. Like I said, just regular. I think they're $24.99, right, Dom, for the Battle Cat?
Yeah,
I have to check the receipt. So
I think it's $29.99 for the
the
Sky,
sled
the
is
Sky
30.
sled is,
But just message me and send it straight to you with shipping, and that's it. So anyway, okay, I'm done.
Dude, and Brian, you table's yours, my friend. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna open my mouth and say something now. Are you sure?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
No one wants to interrupt? Alright. So, I'm not really excited about anything that I've got recently. To be honest, I've got stuff, Amazon starting to tell me stuff that was going to be delivered in October is now coming in September, and it's all Star Wars stuff. And dude, do you remember how excited we were with all of that Star Wars stuff? We got the repaints of the Rebels. We're completing our Rebels. We got, I don't know, archive voting. I don't care anymore. But and it's funny. I got this Zeb, and he completes. It's like, dude, I don't know. Maybe it's because I haven't worked on this toy room. I've been working in this toy room for, God, I can't believe this. We've been doing this for 5 months now. But it's I'm excited for the Thundercats coming out. I watched some videos from this dude. I can't remember his name. Toy something. And he got the stuff early. I happened to, he pointed out that the prototype, the promos that we saw, they were like, hey, pinless elbows, pinless knees. Well, that's not the case. They're pinned. Unless, of course, all they did was send this guy the original ones that were made years ago. I don't know. They're pretty close. But I am excited for those coming, even though I have all of those already, that first wave. I never opened any of them except for the Jackalman and the Lino, so it will be kind of new for me when they come. I'm excited for the new Mega Constructs for the Motu stuff. I'm really happy. We're looking
There's
forward
a lot
to
of cool
building
stuff
some
for
of that.
Yeah.
And bolting some more stuff onto this castle and getting some tiny little figures to play with it, because that's all new to me, all that Motu stuff. Really, except for, I have a classic Seaman. That's basically it. But I have a pile of loot shipping from Anime Export. Anime Export is shipping to the US again. Woohoo! It's a lot of Marvel MCU stuff, which I'm kind of excited for. The last couple weekends, I've been trying to put aside time to map out how I want to display my MCU figures, but I haven't had time, so that's kind of been dragging me down a little bit. But I'm excited for those to come. There's a Figuarts Emperor in there, which, to be honest, I'm not so sure I'm interested in getting anymore. But to me, Star Wars is just a little to the side right now.
It'll resell, Brian.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I think it's going for like 300.
Yeah, that one in particular. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that's really the only couple things I'm really looking forward to. Like I said, this Transformers thing. Once Astro Train and Blitzwing are here, then it's over, man. And I'm not upgrading anymore because there's nothing to upgrade to because everyone's going Toon like Fans Toys and them. So I'm like, I think I'm ready to put a pin in that collection and really kind of flesh out how I want to display it, so I know what to get rid of when that's done.
Brian, are you still gonna go for the repro labels once you have the collection finished? I thought
You mean the insignias?
insignias, or I thought even like some of the ones you were talking about. I thought you mentioned doing like repo labels for some, but you weren't going to put them on until you were finished.
Yeah, just insignias.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So when that's done, yeah, man, it's gonna be a sticker type of weekend. Might have to take the whole week off, buy some new tweezers,
Need some help.
and I'll probably have to buy 10 different sets of insignias because
yeah.
I won't know if I want to do water slide, clear back, white back, blah blah blah, raised, whatever.
And it might change
embossed.
for character too. You know what I mean? Based
No,
on the
no,
color.
no. I want
don't
them all
think?
to be
Want
the
to be
same. Yeah.
consistent.
That's going to be tough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I know the Dynamite, you're gonna want to have a clear backing for like where that chrome stuff is, but you know what? I think I want them all to be uniform and have a white back.
White back.
Yeah, like the toy.
Especially Sideswipe needs a white
But
back.
some of the toys use silver backing.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm not
Yep.
putting labels on these. Screw it.
Yeah.
I want to create a nice
Do I
display
want
of my
Toon
fans.
sloppy? Do
I
I
wanna
want clear with silver? Do I want?
I
white?
want to think
Give them
of
their
a really
soul,
nice.
Brian.
I really
Ah,
want to
that's cool.
think up a nice display for my Fans Toys QC stickers. I really do.
Get a sticker book. Do it that
Yeah,
way.
I want to take them off on a label, which figure they were, stuff like that. I don't know. I think that'd be fun. But, dude, I need to figure out my Chug collection too, cause
Chuggy chug.
I don't know. Recently, somebody, I think it was Den from Germany, he posted in the group. He's like, I finally put my records on
Yeah.
show with Overlord, and I was like, I've been wanting to do that for like the last 2 years. I just never got around to doing
Yeah,
it.
it looked really good.
Yeah, so like that's a display I want to put together.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah, I don't know. I have a full collection of Batman the Animated Series. I need to figure
do?
out what to do. Yeah, it's complete.
You too.
Complete for the most part, type stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do.
Did you ever buy the Batwing for that set?
Yep, I found
Yeah,
it
he
the
did.
other day.
Yep.
It was in the
Man.
back of my closet in my bedroom.
That's incredible. Holy crap!
Still in the shipper. Yeah.
Damn. All right,
Dude,
well,
I got a good deal on that thing too. I think it was from Amazon. I think about it.
it was. There was
Yeah, I
a
think
point
you
where they
bought
were.
it. Yeah, I remember that.
I remember I was talking about it. Like,
Dude, I don't know. That thing would take up a quarter of this room. That's how big it is. It's
Yeah.
huge.
it's pretty.
I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, but nothing recently. I'm really excited to open these Age of Ultron figures here eventually. Which came in the last couple of weeks.
Well, I'll just say from an observer, it looks like you've enjoyed the Motu Mega Constructs in your buildings far more than I've heard you get excited about anything else, just conversationally for a while. So that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, because
So I think that was a good choice for you. I think to stick with that for your Motu stuff.
Yeah, that whole properties. I mean, again, just something I never really dabbled in much as a kid, so it was kind of fun to like open up 20 figures and mess around with them.
How about you, Dom?
I actually went to a Target yesterday and I found the animated Slash and Leatherhead from
Oh,
the
look at
NECA
you.
toy line. Yeah, it was very surprising. I wasn't expecting it, but heard from several sources that they are coming out this week. So it's like, you know what? Let's stop at a Target for shits and giggles. And lo and behold, they were there. And it was funny because I actually saw the electronic guy. I'm like, hey, did the NECA guy come? He's like, yeah, he just left about an hour ago. I'm like, because you see the whole place, that whole, like everything cleaned up and, all the figures and stuff like in order. And then eventually next time they come, it's all a mess again. But they were there, and one was there, and I grabbed it, and I'm really excited. Like the depth that they're going into this line is really great. You know, the characters that they're doing, and I know the popularity is really fucking high with this shit. So they're gonna go all the way through it. So I'm psyched, and these figures look really good. And you know, I don't give a shit about articulation or anything, but just the look of them just look great.
It's cool. Yeah, I only got the Casey set because I really like the Casey
Yeah.
Jones. Yeah, I've always as a kid it was like so I wanted
we
like
know.
the two.
Yeah, we know Gary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
listen.
Snipe.
I'm just kidding, Gary. I didn't care. It's just funny to see you guys going back and forth.
It's a great story. It's a great story.
Well, we should tell everybody. So obviously we're all in a chat, right? So somebody puts up, "Hey, who needs this?" Right? It's the Casey Jones pack, and Dom's like, "I know Dave needs it," and I wasn't around, so I didn't read it right away.
Well,
So then Gary's
first
like,
of
"No,
all,
no,
I'll take
Gary
it."
No.
claimed it. Gary
I
claimed
already
it
said
first.
I'll take it as soon
Yeah,
as you post the
and-
pictures. Yep.
And I remember I said like, oh, yeah, like, and I replied after I know Dave needs one, and then I were looking for one, and then
That's
and
what
then
it was, yeah.
I think it was
Gary
what was it?
rescinded
Dust.
a piece for Dust.
Yeah,
right?
Dust. I had a
Or
yeah,
no,
Dust
Dust
had a piece.
rescinded it for Gary.
Yeah,
No,
and
Dust-
Gary wanted it. Gary's wanted
Listen.
a beachhead. Was it a beachhead? Was it a beachhead?
Yeah, it all goes around. So I had gotten Dust to Destro, right? I'd sourced a Destro for Dust. And then Tyler had found, as he does, some incredible stuff. And he put in and Dust beat me to the beachhead. And I
And
was
then
like, oh,
Dust
and
let
I
it
just,
go.
yeah, and I just said, oh, Dust beat me. That's cool. And Dust was like, no, go ahead. I'm not in I'm not doing the whole line. Gave it to me. So I was like, okay. Look, I'm not going to say no, right? It's like when you're at your friend's house, right? And they say, no,
Offer you a slice of pizza?
well, exactly, right? If Dom says, no. If Dom says, I'm going to get the bill today. I'm like, oh, no. We're not going to go back and forth, right? We're like, oh, hey, either you get it or I'm going to get
At
it,
least
right? One or
once,
the other.
Gary. I just want at least once. I want you to offer. You know.
I was like- but anyway,
Thank you, care.
so the Casey went up, and I said, oh, if no, I'll take it. And then Dom was like, oh, Dave wants one.
But
and
you
then he
returned
tried
the
to say,
favor.
you should do it. And so I highlighted the text, and I said, no.
Like a big no. It was like no.
Yeah, no, it's mine.
I'm like, I'm allowed to want a toy on occasion,
No,
too.
I know.
It's like-
Yeah,
It does.
it's
It does. It does.
It all
sense
works
that
out.
it's true.
Weird.
It's
Yes,
true.
It does sense that gift with like
It was
Homer
just
backing
funny.
away from
Back
the. It was It was funny.
I got one the next day or later that
Well,
day.
that's what I'm saying.
Didn't matter.
It all comes out in the end. It's like,
Yes, he did. Frank, one of our members, found
Frank
one for
Harvey
him.
got it.
so, Dom, did you order your Toka
Oh,
and Reza and the
Yes,
Super Shredder?
I did.
Okay.
I ordered actually two, and I'm actually hooking up a fellow member with that second one because apparently
Apparently, he
missed
had
out.
a fucking week to fucking pre-order
Guess he
it.
fell
Still
asleep
didn't
for a
fucking
week.
pre-order it.
and from the and this is just a great story because the Super Shredder went up and everybody was chiming in, and I guess I missed it went up at 1 o'clock. It sold out real quick, and I guess there was another push, it went back up like maybe 20 minutes later.
Right.
And a couple of guys jumped up. It's back up. And Dave texted me, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get it. so I'm trying to check out. And I couldn't check out, and all of a sudden it sold. And I'm checking the chat, and all of a sudden Ace chimed in saying, "Oh, I bought two," because he was bitching about the shipping. Because if you buy one, they're still going to charge you $25 shipping. If you buy two, it's $25 shipping. So it's like, so he bought two, and he was like, "Hey, if anybody needs an extra a super shredder, I have one." So before you chimed in, Gary, I was like, "Yo, fuck that," because I knew you were quick to the trigger. So I was like, So I got my guns out, and I'm like, Ace, I'll pick up this, your second. And he's like, cool. I don't even have to ship because me and Ace actually live about 10 minutes away from each other. So
No shit. Only 10 minutes?
10, 12 minutes.
We'll see.
So
Thanks to Dave, letting us know, I was able to get in and order one. So.
Oh, good. Well, the thing is with Dom, he wasn't reading it, so I started calling him because I know how he is. He's
Yeah, I
like,
was
I
really
left my,
busy at
I left
work,
my phone in the car.
Yeah, I left
like,
my phone in the car.
Give me your fucking house number next time, like for real. Like,
So I and the funny thing is, as I was talking to Ace, he mentioned that someone was looking, because I actually did the same kind of thought process with the Tokar and Razor, because the shipping was kind of the same if you bought one or two. So I said, you know what, let me just buy two, and if somebody missed out on it, and I'll sell it to them, and split the cost in half and save myself on some shipping. So lo and behold, an individual, as talking to Ace, he told me that an individual missed out on it. I told him to, I said, you know what, I'm going to return a favor.
Ace don't watch the show. It was Ace. Who gives a fuck? He don't watch the show.
I know.
He forgot. An individual.
Nah. It's probably dumb. The individual reached out to me, and he basically, I told him it's yours when it comes in. So it's actually Ace trying to buy it so he can resell it.
Oh, probably.
For 3 times the cost out. But it's just that type of stories, which is cool, and
I think it's kind of fun that we're all fucking even talking about like Gary sniped me. Like we have not talked like that in 2 years.
Long time, long time.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, because it's just been like whatever we get, whatever we want.
Yeah.
But lately, it's hard. It is kind of hard,
It's been kind of hard with these exclusives, which is it's interesting because we did talk about a couple episodes ago, a couple weeks ago, where I wish they opened up the platform to where they do those week pre-orders and stuff like that, and keep the window open so everybody has the ability to get these things. But it's just it's hit or miss, and it's like now these days you're gonna need help.
Exactly.
You're gonna need help,
and that's what I was gonna say, Dom. I think it's there's plenty of help out there to help each other out, but it is kind of fun. To your point, Dave, to like either get it first, right, or find it first, right, or be like, "Oh, I got it before you," because you're gonna get one.
Yeah, it is.
So
it was fun, but those turtles are really, exciting me with the line, and it's just I can't wait to see what more comes out, and probably ask more help from everybody and work together, because it's just. With regards to these exclusives being Target or Walmart, which Walmart's, I feel it's the hardest to get, because those freaking NECA sections at Walmart are a hit or miss. But I'm enjoying that line, and I can't wait to get more and see what they do.
So, Brian, I hear you talking to the guys in the chat about the Toy Bro guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually in the Cabal.
Mm-hmm.
He's a pretty cool dude. I think his name's William. Or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked to him before. He's pretty. You should let him know. He had to add more likes to his review space.
Yeah, dude, it was like because all the lights were behind the figure, so like everything in front is very dark. It's like this room.
Yeah, I saw them. I was watching all the Thundercat reviews that he did. It's got me hype. I pre-ordered them on BBTS.
Yeah,
I've been prolonging it, and I'm like,
didn't you have them already, or the new ones, Dave?
Yeah, the old
new ones.
Yeah.
I had.
Like the new
I only
character.
had Panthro.
Panther. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I thought you had-
Yeah.
I
So-
tell you,
Go ahead, Dave.
real quick, he started off that review, and the way he started it off, he's like, I remember being really excited. I signed up for the monthly subscription and all that stuff, and then it stole it away from us.
Yep.
And, here it is coming back. So.
Yep. That was the.
It's funny. Sorry, Gary.
No. Go ahead.
I had never heard of that guy's channel before, and it's funny. Like you see, like all the subscribers he has and the views he's getting, and I'm like, what? I watch toy videos. How come I've never seen this pop up before? And he's getting stuff before anybody else. At least he did for these Thundercats. And I was like, wow, that's very interesting. It's like there's a much bigger world out there. There's a much bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny. Like I feel like sometimes I got my finger on the pulse for a lot of things, and there's some big channels I stay away from, but then there's these other big channels that I'd never heard of.
Yeah, and you missed the boat on those Star Wars mission, right? Right, Tom?
Yeah, you missed the boat on the Star Wars.
Brian had no idea.
I wouldn't say I missed the boat.
What, those toys from the beginning of the show?
Yeah, these little guys. Right?
I don't know, Brian. If they build a Death Star and you got all those little fucking guys and you're playing with your Death Star.
I mean, they take up a lot less space than the figure arts do,
If I can build it with some questionable Lego bricks and have figures this big, then maybe I'd get into it.
Dave, what about you? Did you get anything else?
Oh, I did. I got a few things, and actually kind of excited about all of it's pre-order stuff. So it's nothing that I got new, but
That's
I got
an
this
MMC
in.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, DJD.
and he's fucking impressive. Everything about him.
Oh, he's big.
Yeah,
He's big.
it's
That's
really
cool.
big.
Deluxe had a really cool review. His review of that looked
Yep.
really good,
And
actually.
he's had it for a few weeks, right?
Yeah,
Deluxe,
yeah.
yep. I know. I commented on it. I thought it was a great review.
What's the other character that hasn't come out yet with the big like turbine in his chest? I don't know I don't know the DJD. I've never read those comics, but the last character, right? There's
Yeah.
another MMC. It's like a big. I've seen it like the prototype at TFCon last year.
So that this one, his name is Helix, and the other one is Tesserus, I believe.
Okay.
That's the last one that's coming out.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
even bigger than him.
Yeah, he's bigger than that one. He's got like
Yeah.
this thing over his face or something.
Big
It's
X.
like yeah,
X,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a cool.
that-
I don't know who it is.
that's
It's a
my-
cool looking bot. It's like-
That was cool. You know, I got Braun as well, which is nice. It's a good figure. But this is what got my juices flowing this week.
Oh.
Wicked. Oh, look at that. Oh.
Yo, and I'm not. You guys know I'm an Ewok guy, but like on some real shit, like just the way he feels and the way he maneuvers.
That's fine.
His hand just fell off me while I'm talking shit. But really, like, it's just sick. Like, I have him breakdancing. I have him fucking doing crazy ass shit. I want to buy another one. Like, I'm.
Could you buy him separate, or do you have to buy Leia set?
I
To
bought
get him?
Leia. I bought
No,
Leia.
I mean, can you buy the Wicket by himself? Or?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can buy the Wicked by
200.
yourself. Yeah.
Oh, you can?
200 though. Yeah.
Okay.
It's 200.
200 by himself.
I could
So-
see him going down eventually, but you know,
You
because they
think?
do have, because they do have a 2-pack, which I'm sure people bought the 2-pack, more of the 2-pack. So
Like two
I can-
wickets?
no, there's a 2-pack with Wicked and Leia. So like
Isn't
if
that
you were,
what Dave has there?
yes, he
Yes.
bought the 2-pack. So like there is a single pack where they just sell the Wicked, which for $200. So I'm thinking that a lot of people probably, if they're going to buy that set with the Wicked, they're going to buy it with the Leia, and that single pack is going to stay there a little longer than usual. So I don't know. Maybe you know, certain discounts might be able to apply to that to lower it for 200 to like maybe 180 or 150.
I hope
Because you
so.
said you were interested in trying to customize and get.
Yeah, but
and do
even
others,
just to- honestly, dude, like I took this around the house for like 2 days. I had him on top of my wife's computer. I had him
Have
in
a-
the
couch
den.
next to you.
I had him on the kitchen counter. Like I'm like,
Come on,
what?
Wicket,
the
we're gonna make
fuck? Like,
breakfast.
all these years of collecting these bullshit ass Ewok toys, and I finally got one that's fucking amazing. Like, you know? I mean, people are complaining because like, so I have his hoodie thing on
Uh-huh.
in reverse. So you see, this is the color we're used to. This isn't the color he comes in. He comes in a darker shade.
Oh, you turned it inside out?
I turned it inside
Yeah.
out because that's the right color on the outside, but the stitching's not right. So the stitching's right on the dark side. And when you flip it, I mean,
Yeah, you're not kidding. $197 all by himself.
yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that's
Dude,
what he looks like. You see the
his-
stitching now on the
his-
forehead and stuff.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
fur looks so much brighter though.
you could buy
Right.
a
His fur
does
that
look
kind of
brighter.
money.
It is brighter, but when honestly, if they would have got the color right, it wouldn't seem as off because it doesn't look as bright when you put the orange color on top of him. You know what I'm saying? You could also fluff out the fur a bit, and you kind of get like different color out of it.
Where
It's not
Dave
so
is
white.
taking this thing, it's gonna be fucking. It's gonna probably be all withered out, and it's gonna look like what it's
Right.
supposed to look like.
He'll
He's
get
bringing
there.
it with him everywhere.
Okay.
We're gonna
Oh,
see-
you
we're
mean
gonna-
like getting it dirty and shit?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Dave's gonna have.
smoke.
He's gonna,
Give him a
we're gonna-
shotty. You high
We're gonna see
yet?
this
Oh,
at-
look,
we're
now
gonna
you're
see this
dirty.
at TFCon next year with Dave, but he's gonna whip it out and go, "Hey, look at Wicked."
Yeah. I mean, he's got to have a dirty face like this.
He's gonna
Yeah.
get a little.
Yep.
Yeah, that was kind of the gripe because I think the prototype that they showed in the pictures were a little bit more towards what that looks like rather than what you got. But I think what you got, regardless, what you get is pretty cool.
Yeah, when you get it in hand, it's not as
It's,
bad.
yeah, it's not
You know,
bad.
it's not as glaring, the white in the beard.
Just
Or, you
shut
know,
the
the
fuck
face.
up and enjoy your toy.
It's probably a sign that they can make more. Then you know what I mean.
Oh,
Yep.
Night of Ren says he carries around his Black Series Luke and Yoda 2-pack. You know, I am actually
I
kind
s-
of excited to get that one.
Yeah, that I seen that popping up. I saw it at Walmart today. Actually, a bunch of them.
Why does that excite you, Brian? If none of that other like new stuff, you've gotten Yodas, you've gotten plenty of Lukes. You got,
Dude, I'm really into
just want to
that
assemble the
connection
backpack.
that they
Come on.
made during
Somebody show the
that
gift.
training.
Somebody show the gift.
Of
We
which
have a
one?
gift where of Yoda just sitting on the back of Luke and giving that
Right.
look.
No.
I'm really a big fan of the Seagulls song. What kind of-
Yeah. We do have this one though. I always like that one.
I will say I do remember getting the Power of the Force, right? The Dagobah Luke and that first Yoda with the little backpack and putting them together for display. And feeling like that was pretty cool to assemble it that way. But
It's popping up at your Walmart, guys. Your Walmarts and your Targets are having those figures, so go get them.
They're not there.
Yeah, they're there. They're there. There were plenty at the Walmart that
so wow,
I went to
Dave,
like
you got
3
a couple-
Walmarts and they were all there.
And
So-
now
so-
they're all gone.
Dom, what did you say at the beginning of this? Right, you're like Dave's fancy toys, right? Here's my. I'm happy with some $15, $30 things.
You were talking about Tyler. You weren't talking about me.
Here's my fans toys and my DJD and my hot
but if
toys.
You felt guilty.
Dave,
No, well, you
I
did
need a
say
second hot.
elite,
Da-
so you did call. You
no,
did say
Dave
elite.
needs a second
Yeah,
hot
I
toys
love the bro. I
Ewok.
love that, bro.
Listen, Gary.
Well, I'm just saying, it's okay.
Listen.
Listen, it's okay.
All right, you pay $3 for fucking Amazon Prime movies. Don't fucking tell me what to spend my fucking
Somebody
hot toys
like
money.
some people like Flaming Yon, some like the New York Strip. So you know,
Rental.
I'm happy that he got that figure. I know how much he was looking forward to.
Yeah, no, that is cool. We know Dave likes his Ewoks.
I need another one.
Aren't they making another one? Are they doing the
They,
chief or
they
something?
need to do like low grade or somebody.
Yeah.
If I mean, just to have one is kind of silly, but multiple would be nice.
Are you having Wicked Grab Ass, Leia? Is he-
She's nice too, though. She's a nice
Yep, yep.
figure herself. I mean, her gun strap broke right out the box.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
man.
they stitch them with like 2 stitches, and like, how do you expect them to hold? So I had to put glue on it already, but it holds better than their stitching did. So
Gotcha.
it's under the poncho that she wears anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But
Yeah, I'd like to see Figure Arts do a Han, Leia, and Luke in Endor gear. That'd be kind of cool.
I've been debating to go back and get the Luke, but I don't think I need it.
Well, I think you should.
With the Hot Toys Luke, with the messed up teeth.
The one, yeah, the fucking
Ugh,
Endor
that
one
thing's-
with the
yeah, that
poncho
thing's
and
weird looking.
whatever fucking shit he wears.
Was gonna say, it didn't SH Figure Arts tease a Wicket before?
That I know of.
Oh,
I
don't
think
know.
they did.
I think
feel
they
like
did.
they did
I
too.
thought
Yeah.
they did.
hmm
It's one of those
Black Series
teases
has
that
been-
never
Black
come
Series
to
just-
fruition.
Yeah, Black Series is coming out.
The Black Series looks good too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather pay 20 than 50. You know?
There's a Black Series Wicket coming?
Yeah.
No, eventually. I mean, there's a what character was that they're coming out with?
I don't know, one of
One
the
of
other
the
chiefs.
Oh,
Yeah.
Poplu
Pablo.
Yeah, Pablo.
that comes in that
Pablo or
STC
Logray?
set, right?
Yeah.
Season, episode 6 set, the 6 series, yeah.
That's a good set, man. Don't you get like 2 speeders with that too?
I think so.
Oh wait, here's something.
I know there's more exclusives popping up at Hasbro Pulse soon. Like a couple Marvel Legend exclusives are coming soon. I can't remember the
there's a
date.
Vintage collection Wicket.
I wonder if they're dropping a Black Series.
Squishy little
exclusive.
belly. Oh. All right, cool. Well, that was a good show. I guess we wrap up on that, right, guys?
That's cool. Yeah, well, it's 10 o'clock. I'm wide awake still.
Yeah. Do you guys You want to mention anything else, or we good to go?
Figure banging tomorrow.
Figure.
What could it be?
What figure
Is
are
it-
you doing tomorrow?
Actually, I am a bit clueless in that.
I always ask and nobody ever.
I thought.
Has Ace ever done a? Never mind. Oh boy.
Give me your shoe.
Dude, that kid looks just like that Boglin too. Look,
He
do that
does,
again. Oh my god, that's
Missing a couple
crazy.
teeth.
Yeah, Jesus.
Stay away from those Jolly Ranchers, son.
Laffy Taffy.
Yeah, there is a figure arts Wicket.
There is.
All right, I'm just gonna play a quick video reminder of the rest of the rest of the podcast we have on the channel. So here it comes. If I could find it.
Flip that
I think we need an upgrade, right? Dust, where's our upgrade, man?
I think you just have to ask.
I do. I'm gonna ask him. 'Cause he's been doing some crazy ass shit for ETR. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm Energon Addict. You can find me on Instagram under that same tag, Energon Addict. Find me on Facebook under David Cologne. Here on Tuesdays. And Brian, let them know where they can find you.
You can find me at Brinklizer on Instagram. Again, tune in tomorrow night for figure banging. And Dave, I am seeing the original prototypes of this Wicket, I think, and I like the original a little better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
show me
what people are. It just looks different. It looks. Don't show Dave. Dave, enjoy your figure, Dave.
Hey, it's okay.
Don't look at the picture.
It's okay. Dom, let them know where you're at while we're looking at the picture.
You guys can find me at down at Gross in the groups and here Tuesday nights with you guys.
Yep.
Yeah. See how the white, like the white fur is not that white.
It's not as white, not at
Yeah.
all. And
And
he
the
looks a little more
Yeah.
Ewok-ish. Like,
The color does
Boots
look
with
like
the fur.
the way it's supposed to look. It's yeah.
Is he eating popcorn? What's he got in his hand?
yo, Gary, it comes with that, man.
It's
is
Comes with
KY
that.
jelly.
As a
It's KY
kid, I've
jelly.
always wanted to know what the fuck they ate. It looks like a rice cake.
Okay.
Well, this is a ration that Leia gave him.
Right, but it looked like,
Yes.
in the movie when he
Oh, that's
he bites
true.
into it, right? And when you see it like in hand, it looks like either popcorn or like a rice cake.
Yeah. Everybody, this was a gotcha, bitch.
All right, yo, G, let them know where to find you.
Yep. With you guys on Tuesdays and Gary Allen in the Facebook group.
Cool, yo. Well, thanks for everybody watching, listening. We'll be here next week with some more toy talk or whatever we decide to talk about. It could be French fries, could be hamburgers, doesn't matter. Hopefully, we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.
Have a good week, guys.
Say it with me now. Round.